I'm trying to get my doink sucked on over here.
We got little Tommy Pickles here today.
Yeah, that's actually why I hate when people call me Tommy.
All right, so we got Tommy here.
Shut up.
I brought you here today for something extremely, extremely special.
Is it special and pog?
I wouldn't say it's pog, but I would say it's special, yeah. I wouldn't consider most things pog. Pog is saved for, like, Christ-like things. It's not pog.
Damn.
But it is special. I'm here to spook ya. Boom!
I am not one to be easily spooked, but you got me. I'll give you your kudos. You got me. I play a lot of horror games on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/ThomTellsJokes.
Hey, I didn't tell you could plug. I didn't tell you could plug anything. Are you kidding me?
No one tells me what to do.
Are you fucking kidding me, Tom?
No.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm serious as a heart attack.
No, do you want to stop the video? Because you're literally ruining it. You are actively making my life worse. Right.
We spent 20 minutes trying to figure out what was going on with the mics. Can we not stop the video?
Okay, well, I won't stop it if you stop being a dick.
I won't plug myself again. I play a lot of horror games on my Twitch channel, which shall not be.
Fuck!
I didn't plug it. I always get comments of people saying, like, how do you not get scared? And I think it's because I don't feel anything.
Tom is a classic sociopath.
That's right.
You can't look that much like Manson and not be a raging sociopath.
Yeah, you watch Faces of Death when you're 8 years old. You know, it changes you a little bit.
Yeah, it sounds terrible.
No, it's not a good. I never said it was a good.
Well, I never said you were a good friend.
Why not?
Well, because you're not my friend.
We're friends.
Sure. I guess in the colloquial sense, sure, we're friends. In the professional setting, we're friends. But outside of that, I have no reason to talk to you.
We're friends in the colonial sense.
Oi, bro, let's go colonize America.
Oi, let's make America the Queensland.
Oh, if you're watching from England, suck these nuts.
Oh, you're probably in bed because it's 11 at night for you.
Oh, you're gonna go take a little snooze, mate.
I just drank some tea and now it's time for Betty Boys.
Tom, do you know what's scarier than British people?
Oh, Australian people.
Do you know what's scarier than Australian people?
Australian
Not
and
anything.
Brits?
You know what's equally as scary as English people and Australian people?
I'm curious now.
Written horror.
Okay, like some Stephen King type shit.
Some Stephen King, some Goosebumps.
R.L. Stein, my man.
Yeah, some things that make you go bump in the night, if you know what I'm saying.
I know what you're saying.
If you know what I'm saying. Oh. I don't do cocaine. That's not...
I thought you meant doing bumps of coke.
Among the greats, like Stephen King and R.L. Stein, I can't think of any other greats. Edgar Allan Poe doesn't count. H.P. Lovecraft was racist.
Yeah, those are the only writers I know is Stephen King and R.L. Stein.
There are a lot of people who are trying to get to that level, you know? They're not quite there, but they're trying to get there. And that's where the subreddit r/2sentence horror comes in. Are you familiar with r/2sentence horror?
I've seen a couple. Not enough to say I'm like a biblical r/2sentence horror scholar, but I know of it.
That makes sense.
Does it? Does it make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. The way you said it, I couldn't tell if you actually thought it made sense or not.
Well, that's up for the judges.
Judges?
It's Graham, Joe, and fucking Gordon. They're just standing right behind me.
Fuck me. Fuck me.
I love me some Gordon.
Yo, I'd like to put my mouth around his beef Wellington, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh man, we love to joke around. We love to joke around,
we
but
joke.
It's funny because we hate British people.
Yeah. Anytime we say we like them, we're kidding.
It's a joke. Do you know what a joke is?
Yeah, ever heard of it? Ever heard of dark humor?
Dark humor was banned when Biden became president.
Yo, you know who would be a better president than Joe Biden? Joe Rogan. That's my guy.
Well, speaking of Fear Factor.
All right, yeah, good set. I love that.
I'm going to read you some of these 2-sentence horrors, specifically the ones that are the top of all time on Reddit, and then I'm going to steal content from the Twitter account Bad 2-sentence horrors because I'm lazy, and we're gonna rank them on, I guess, like a 5-star basis, or do you want to do like a out of 10?
Let's do 10. I like the scale of 10 because I can feel that out. 5 is average. You know, there's no middle in 5. I don't want to say 2.5.
2.5 stars.
2.5 Michelin stars.
Oh fuck, it's Gordon Ramsay! Much like MasterChef, there's a twist. I need you to do this blindfolded. Do you have anything to blindfold yourself
I can
with?
use a mask.
I'm gonna make you blindfold yourself just for my own amusement. You look absolutely ridiculous.
I look like an Among Us character.
You look like the dude from Pan's Labyrinth.
For some reason, I'm holding my eyes closed while I do this.
Tom, much like MasterChef as well. I'm kidding. That's not the twist. You don't have to wear a blindfold. I was just messing with you.
You just jebaited me?
I just jebaited the fuck out of you, Tom.
Dude.
I'm going to read you these posts from r/2sentence horror, and you are going to grade them on a 10-point scale. So I'm going to start out with the best ones that have ever been posted on here according to the amount of upvotes.
I'm ready, dude. I'm so ready.
All my life, my parents have told me not to open the basement door, but I got curious and disobeyed them. What is the glowing ball in the sky, and why does it hurt my eyes? That is the #1 upvoted 2-sentence horror.
Like, I get it. Clever writing? There's nothing horror about that. What? Maybe that true horror is that the parents stole the sun. Not their child, but the actual sun, the star, the sun. That's horrifying.
If that's the way this was intended to be written, 10 out of 10 across the board.
That's great, yeah.
But I don't think it is.
I would give it a 6 because it's clever, like clever enough writing, makes you think a little bit, but it's not scary. That's a 6. Put a little 6.
I'll put the 6 wherever the fuck I want to put the 6, Tom. When the kidnapper made me guess where he kept my daughter, I went for the basement, and he said correct, allowing me to see her. But when I found her severed head in there, I learned that every other choice would have been correct as well.
Every other choice would have been correct? But you know how many places there are in the world? I bet my daughter's in France.
He's like, fuck, you're right. How did you pick that one?
Putting her severed hand in a box, like, I gotta expedite this to France right away. I don't think it's as clever as the last one.
You don't? I think this one's more clever. I think the line in the last one, what is the glowing ball in the sky? I think that's just cringe.
Yeah, I get that, but I think I like how it subverts your expectations. Where you're like, oh, don't go in the don't open the door in the basement, but then it's like, you were in the basement. Like, you know, I'm not saying it's great.
You're not saying it's a work of art. You're not saying this is R.L. Stine Goosebumps levels, right?
No, I'm not. I'm definitely not saying this is anywhere near the level of Say Cheese and Die. It's just not. I'd do a 7. It's not particularly scary, but it is more based in reality than the other one.
I've been working on stories to compete with the best on this sub, but I'm finding it near impossible. I'm beginning to think that some of you are just making yours up.
I like that one. I like that one. It's meta. That's a good one. That's a really good one. I may change my mind later. I need more to compare it to. I'd say a solid 9, because that one blows the basement sun one out of the water, and the creativity and the cleverness. That one's good.
I still can't believe that the sun one is the #1 most upvoted on of all time.
Overrated. Yeah, that shit sucks.
How we get into the horror that's so bad it's funny?
This is what I love. That's my favorite kind of comedy and horror.
I just want to give a big thank you to Bad 2-Sentence Horror on Twitter, because without you, this video wouldn't be possible.
Tip of the cap to them.
I stare at the monitor, quickly alerting me of the almost empty power supply. Fruity.
Is that it?
Yeah.
That's a 10. It's gotta be a 10. It really put me in the headspace that I was there.
You gotta be sucked into your screen.
Like those high upvoted ones, I can't picture myself in those situations, but I can definitely hear a power supply going. Maybe we can have 111.
111? Okay, I'll give us 111. We're not there yet. We have not found the 11 yet.
No, but if we find one that's even better than the last two, which I don't know how that's possible.
That's an 11 out of 10, 100%. Actually, 110%. Because it's an 11 out of 10.
There you go, Mac jokes. I get that.
I took a side job as Santa, posing for photos with children as they told me what they wanted for Christmas. My heart froze when a girl sat on my lap, stuck a pistol in my ribs, and whispered angrily, "Where's the fucking pony you promised me last year, fat man?"
Yo, we spoke too soon. 11.
I don't think this is 11. I don't think this is 11. This is a 9. I don't think it's as funny as 30.
Okay, you're right.
Oh, it's so scared. Oh.
So scary. Have you watched The Amazing Race?
I've not watched The Amazing Race. I've never seen an episode of The Amazing Race. I've never seen an episode of Seinfeld. I've never seen an episode of MasterChef Australia.
You've never seen Seinfeld?
Never seen Seinfeld. I'm too scared.
It is scary. It is a scary show. What do we go with 9? I agree with a 9.
My mom kicked me out of the house for tickling my little brother's feet. I knew I should have waited until he was born.
What the fuck? So is that implying?
I think it's implying what I think you're thinking it's implying.
Okay. Was that written by Sigmund Freud?
It's actually written by Sigma Male Freud.
Sigma Male Freud, where he's like, yeah, my mom wants to fuck me. I would give that one I was thinking a 3 or a 2.
I think we finally found our 3, because I feel like you still can get worse than this.
Yeah, because it wasn't so scary, it's funny, you know? It's just weird.
I moved to New York recently. I suddenly feel compelled to bite and bark at the humans passing by.
What the fuck does that mean?
I don't know. I also don't like that one. I'm gonna give that one a 2.
Yeah, that's a 2.
That's a definite 2. Don't be silly. There's no such thing as the lobster man, I reassured the nervous girl. I chuckled warmingly, drowning out the excited chatter of my clickety-clackety lobster hands.
That's 11. He's not describing a sound. He's describing the clauses. Clickety clackety. Yeah, 100% in 11. 110% in 11. I'm sorry.
I agree. Tom, go up on the balcony and join the other contestants. You are through to the next round.
Oh, thank you so much, Gordon.
Luckily, there are 2 dishes that were worse than yours.
Thank God. I walk up, power goes out.
Little did I know, Joe Bastianich was a robot.
That's actually true horror. Is a robot that's programmed to be Italian.
Why do you think he's so mean?
That's true. The clickety-clackety robot claws.
Speaking of Joe Bastianich, the chef heard a customer complain about a roach in the food. Little did she know there was a finger in the chili.
That's just kind of a joke, you know? That's just kind of like a classic setup punchline joke.
I'm gonna put a finger in your chili.
Oh. Yeah, there's not even a semblance of horror. I think that's a 2.
Katy Perry, please stop, the nun pleaded. Then the nun collapsed and died.
I really like that one, actually.
Look, I don't know if this is a Photoshop job at all, but this one isn't even posted on 2 Sentence Horror. This is a Boston Globe article.
I read that story. She fucked the nun to death.
Katy Perry, please stop, begged the nun. Then she collapsed and died. She didn't want the pop singer to buy her convent.
Oh, I remember that story.
Wait, so this is a real article?
10 out of 10. Nothing scarier than real life.
Nothing scarier than Katy Perry.
That's true. Kissing girls? Ew. But she's a girl. I only like when dudes kiss dudes.
Yeah, that's my cup of tea right there.
That's cool.
I woke up on a wonderful morning full of enthusiasm. Then I noticed the mutilated body of my children on the floor.
I like that one. Mainly because children dying is, you know, one of my favorite things.
Okay, that one I'm gonna give a 5.
I agree, 5. It was silly, but you know, there wasn't enough there.
Let's go through a few more, and then we'll call it a night. If we can sleep!
Oh no, I'm gonna have nightmares.
I have nightmares every night. These are gonna be night terrors. Mom sung a happy tune as she flipped the grilled cheese sandwich. The noise of the sizzle from the sandwich filled the room and all was well, but sometimes time stops and I get flashbacks.
Is that it?
That's it.
It's a thinker.
It's a stinker.
That's a 1. We've had a good scale though. We got our first 1 and we got an 11.
My neighbor keeps letting his dog shit on my lawn and he won't clean it up. I had to take matters into my own hands. That's why I kidnapped his dog and sewed its asshole shut.
On a comedy level, 10.
On a horror level,
1. That's a 1. 2 1s in a row, dude.
The child cried as Creepy Joe entered the room. His jaw unhinged and his fangs grew as he smelled the child's fear. That's just bad.
It's not funny. That's a 1.
That's a 1. That's definitely a 1.
That's our third 1.
Come on in, have a seat, said the dentist. Who invented the electric chair?
I like that one. That's a good solid 10. Because the dentist did invent the electric chair.
There's a man named Mr. Teeth. We still don't know much about him.
I love that. Because maybe Mr. Teeth is sweet.
Maybe Mr. Teeth invented the electric chair.
That's true. That's a solid 5.
It was just another day down at the park with friends. Until 128,918,818,199 dead raccoons fell from the sky.
Not scary. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking a 4 because they gave such a ridiculous number and some people are scared of math. For some people, that might be like the scariest thing ever.
That might be scary, yeah. But whenever you could go bigger.
Sometimes bigger is not always better, Tom. I mean, you know a lot about that.
Okay, what the fuck does that mean?
Means you got a tiny cock.
I know, but you don't have to bring it up on the YouTubes.
Maybe I'll cut it. I'm not gonna cut it. This car seat isn't very comfortable, said my friend at the start of our road trip. He didn't know he was sitting on a dead baby.
Is the friend sitting in the car seat with a dead baby in the car seat?
I don't know if it's like a car seat or like a car seat. You know what I mean? Like the seat of a car or like a car seat.
I feel like because they mentioned a dead baby, it would be like a car seat.
I don't know why he would be in the car seat though, but I can understand why he would be on the car seat.
Maybe his friend is also a child.
That's a little weird. Maybe he's gonna kill him and make him a dead baby.
The guy's a serial baby killer that goes on road trips.
I'm gonna give it a 3.
I'll agree with the 3.
This one was retweeted from an account called Reddit Piss. I really need to piss. This wouldn't be a problem if not for the fact my stupid neighbor Darren super glued my urethra shut in my sleep.
It was his neighbor, and he didn't do anything. He knows his neighbor Darren super glued his urethra shut. But it's just kind of like, fuck, dude, my urethra's glued. Yeah, damn, Darren, you got me again. That's a 10. I think that's a really solid 10.
We ended on a 10, and I feel great about that. I feel ecstatic. All right, Tom, tell the people where they can find you.
You can find me on YouTube, which I'm not sure actually, because Connor doesn't like me, but hopefully he'll put a link to my channel in the description. You can also hang out with me on Twitch. It is twitch.tv/TomTellsJokes, or on Twitter with the same @ or you can find me at my house.
All right, well, that's gonna be it for us today. I can say us this time because you're here, Tom.
I'm here.
If you like this video, don't forget to click like and subscribe if you think I should be nominated to be People Magazine's Sexiest Man Alive for the year 2022. Tom, do you think I should be nominated?
I think so.
This week's funny boy is Tristan, my good friend Tristan. She sent me this meme, and I thought it was really funny. So Tristan, you are the funny boy of the week. Congratulations. Clap for Tristan. If you want to be the funny boy of the week, you can follow me on Instagram and DM me a meme or a TikTok. And if I think it's funny, you might end up being the funny boy of the week. You can also follow me on Twitter, TikTok, and Twitch. If you want to officially join this community and you want to get to know me a little better, you can join my Discord. Tom's in the Discord, and it's a cesspool.
It's all because of me, baby.
It's all because of Tom. Tom makes it a greasy little cesspool. I'm Connor McDowell, and I'm gonna go fuck Tom Gray in the ass. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. All right, Tom, get over here. Get over here, Tom. Get over here. Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss.
Mwah.